We are just hours away from Iowa State facing off against Illinois. This night is special for all involved, but especially for one lifelong Cyclone fan. Jake Brent has more from Boston.
Almost every basketball player's dream growing up is to play in March Madness. While most don't achieve that goal, even more don't get to play for their hometown team in the Sweet 16. Tamin Lipsey gets to live out that dream.
You never want a season to end, especially not with the loss, so that's tough, and I just really feel for these seniors that won't be able to come back and play.
Those are the emotions of someone that grew up in Ames, loving the Cyclones.
As a kid, I remember I would always be so sad when those Iowa State teams would lose, and I would be watching at home, so it definitely gave back a similar feeling to that.
He and I had a conversation at the start of the tournament, the Big 12 tournament, and I reminded him of that video. He said it was, it's definitely in the front of his mind, and he really wanted to, have a better outcome this year.
It's easy to forget, but Lipsey wasn't supposed to be the starting point guard as a freshman. But because of injuries and transfers, he actually ended up being ISU's only point guard.
It's a different game at the Big 12. So as parents or as a mom, sitting in the stands and knowing how young he was compared to some of the other men he was competing against.
Lipsey blew away expectations as a freshman, but he still had his limitations, especially as a three-point shooter. He used that pit loss as motivation and has not only become competent from deep, he's an absolute threat.
He's a competitor, he likes a challenge, and if he gets in a rhythm and just a flow, I think right now he's playing basketball and maybe not analyzing, thinking about everything, and so maybe that's the reason where it's just becoming more normal and natural.
That kid from Ames grew up idolizing Monte Morris, George Niang, Tyrese Halliburton, and so many others. With a win over Illinois, he would do something those guys never did: make an Elite Eight.
It'd be super special, just for this program, for the community and the fans, and just getting back to that Elite Eight. I think the last time was 2000, so being able to be up there with that team that did that would be awesome.
Something that he's been dreaming of, since being a Cyclone fan. But as parents, we get to be fans now. We're not coaches. We're not, giving them advice anymore. We just get to sit back and be fans like everyone else.
Lipsey and the Cyclones will have their hands full. Illinois is the top-ranked offense in the entire country. Still, a few ISU players told me yesterday they're ready for that challenge.